go. Wave it at Uncle Rob.
Come up at school. Okay, I just want to say thank you very much to Brian and Marie for having us all here today. Can we please give them a clap? And I just want to wish Mum a really happy 80th birthday. No one deserves this more than this lady does, I'll tell you. Mum, you mean the world to me, and to prove it, I've written a poem for you.
Should we get our headsets ready?
And it's called, my voice stays. Okay, it's called For As Long As I Can Remember. For as long as I can remember, Mum, you've always been by my side. A fountain of knowledge, a ray of sunshine. In you I could confide. For as long as I can remember, you encouraged me to laugh and learn. You made so many sacrifices, expecting nothing in return. For as long as I can remember, there wasn't a thing you couldn't mend. You hemmed my jeans, you did my hair, you've been my truest friend. For as long as I can remember, you've been young and full of life. You cared for the ones you loved so well and kept us out of strife. For as long as I can remember, you've been someone I've looked up to. My heart swells with pride and gratitude. I am who I am because of you. For as long as I can remember, you've been everything a mum should be. During times of trials and challenges, you saw only the best in me. Don't do that. Today I want you to remember, Mum, the many lives you touch. Your smile warms my heart. You are a blessing, and I love you very much.
Hi,
Anybody else?
Peter, you're next.
Yes.
Can you? I want to see your face and then a side profile.
So come and stand next to your mother.
I'm not used to doing this sort of thing. You're the best mum I've ever had.
Yeah.
And you're the best mum that he's ever had. He's ever had. Happy 80th birthday. Give him good.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Barry, you want to go and say something?
Yeah, very quickly. Happy birthday, Mum. I've always said Mum's been the...
You want to hold the
rock
camera
in
for
our
me and I
family.
go over?
For those that know Mum will know why I say that. She's been the backbone. There's been the good times, the bad times, and particularly the last couple of years have been pretty tough for Mum. And she's been very, very tough, very strong. And look, the family, the people around you that love you, is a testament to the lady you are. And you've still got a lot of good years ahead of you. And spend our inheritance. Go to Canada, do all these things. There's a lot of life to be lived. And for me, I want to see you do that. I want to see you live your life to the fullest for many years to come.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, just hold it.
Is it already?
Yeah, there you go. Hi. Yeah, we went out the other night and everyone was surprised just how youthful my mother looked. And I'd have to say, all the siblings, none of the siblings look as old as they are. It's a good, we've got great genes. Like, just been to a 70th, and look at Ron, he doesn't even look older than 70. And, they do, they look young. So that's good for us, next generation. We've got a lot to plan for. So we can't help thinking of Dad. So, maybe we shouldn't
sleep in the next room.
Yeah, but we do miss him. But technically, he has moved on to a better place, and because now it's Mum's time. If we had a choice, we wouldn't want him back because he had his good 86 years. But now it's Mum's time because she probably finds a bit trying to fill the day really because she spent so much time up there helping him, and now she's got to find a new focus in life, and hopefully she can go to Canada. That's the next place we're looking at where she can go there. She's always talked about going to Canada, so that's hopefully going to be her next trip and many more. And she lives in a good place. It's good to see her. She's only 20 minutes away from here, so it's been good. We go for walks on the beach, and she's enjoying the Gold Coast lifestyle. And she's got lots of good friends now where she's met, where she's staying, and life's good. So enjoy it, and I can't see any reason why she won't get the letter from the Queen in 20 years' time.
Anybody else like to say something?
The oldest grandson.
Jump off. Oh, good.
Say something?
Come on, dog.
Come on, somebody's got to step up for Greg.
Come on, Jason, you're the oldest.
Come on.
Come on.
All right. Get ready, Tony, you're the oldest grandson.
I just want to say thank you for everything you've done for me as well. It's you know,
We had some good trips
all
with
the
you when you were a kid.
all the places that you used to take us to and all that sort of stuff. Very
Well,
very good
palms.
memories. Pardon?
What'd you say?
Spring life.
Yeah. Spring life on the train.
Spring life on the train.
Yes.
All these really good memories that we've
That's
got
true.
because of you. And Web Park. Web Park. So happy birthday.
Thanks, Jason.
Hey, anyone else before we? The younger brother. Yeah.
Alan over here.
Yeah, come on, get in that
Professional.
Your baby brother, actually,
Bless me, Val.
at Valmai's place, it was always my second home at Avonmore Street. So, of course, when Dad died, and then when Mum and we used to go, and myself used to go
Every
around
Sunday.
every Sunday for lunch, like, you know, we were that far. And it was, you know, it was a second home. And in fact, in some respects, Val and Jack probably brought me up, you know, like, as a teenager, like, you know. But I guess Jack was a role model for me too, like, you know.
And you broke a window. You were playing when you back
Hey.
here. The kids said, Alan did it.
Well, I broke one at your mother's place because you were bowling and I was batting.
It was his fault. Yeah, I thought you were trying to do a square cut, but you did a full
Yeah, it was a nice on drive, I think. And
Yeah, that's right. Well, actually, you know, whenever we went to Jack's place, it was the second home, and they loved, all the fellas loved us like a son, like, you know, and a brother, you know. So,
Well, Peter always said you were like his big brother.
yeah,
was
that's
always
right. We
like
had
a
great
great
time together
Yeah.
with Peter and Brian and Barry later on. I think.
And we learned all your cricket skills.
Yeah, well, such as a word.
We had a room in those days in the backyard, didn't we?
And I'm just wishing a happy birthday and birthday health, like that.
Thank you.
Yeah, good. But actually, that day when when Brian broke the window, when he hit it, what actually happened, I went down to Mercer's down the road for a new sheet of glass. The same afternoon, we took the glass out, and I measured about that much too short. So when they put the glass in, it was that much too short, and then by the time I went back down there, they were closed. It's all his fault.
he should have fielded it. It went straight at him. Yeah.
I'd like to say a little bit of my I'll pass you over.
Oh, yeah. Well, I suppose more than anyone else, I've known this lady a long time, longer than most except Ron.
Except Ron.
She was my older sister. So I can remember right back, I can't remember, but I was born in Niles and you were born in
Niles.
And I'm talking about myself now. And she tells me that there was such a thing as the was it the whooping cough was going around that all the children had?
Yeah.
And I was the baby little one, about 8 months or something, and none of them survived. So all the young mums today, make sure you have your children immunised, because I nearly died, and these little
Us
ones.
three had it all together. Mum never forgot it till the time. You had it too. Yeah.
So she was saving my life too then, this little one banging me on the back. But anyway, yeah, that was those years, and then we moved closer to the cities, didn't we? My mother had other properties, and we moved up on the hill in North Street into Toowoomba,
Right opposite Sacred Heart Church
where it is now, and then we lived into Hamwood Street. We grew up there, and we did simple things like riding bikes and...
That's where I found my the love.
We're talking about now. Yeah, so I don't know. But she did have a lot of little friends herself, didn't you, growing up there at her own age, because I was quite a bit younger. I don't know, what else can I say? I don't know. What
Happy
else?
birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Okay. Last but not least.
Last but not least, the elder statesman.
How old are you? About 40?
Yeah, 38.
Yeah. That's what your mum used to say for years. Ronnie's about 40.
Yeah.
83 either.
So don't tell him. As somebody has known Val longer than anybody else, I can even recall when she was brought home as a baby from hospital, and that's 80 years ago.
You do remember that?
Yep.
Yeah.
And anyway, you've got to thank me for being here today.
Oh, I was going to tell that story. You better tell it.
Because she wouldn't have been here today. I had a white pony I used to ride to school, and we had an old black one that Val used to ride
And
to
that
school.
was Cobby.
Yeah. Anyway, I go to school one day, and I think old Cobby shied at a
It was a skin.
bit of paper or something.
Skin on the side of the road.
Rather, and off she goes. But she's hanging by the one foot.
My foot got caught.
Caught in the stirrup, and because old Cobby's still going along. And
I'm old at 5 and he's 8.
They're like a pair of twinsies too. They're finishing each other's sentences.
The trouble was we didn't have an iPhone to link Mum and Dad.
if they had a computer, I'd have tried to. Anyway, I stopped old Cobby and got her off, and I think the story goes that I was the one who saved her from.
You did, you shifted the skin. And we came home that afternoon and we were a bit worried coming home.
Yeah.
And poor old Cobby never blinked an eyelid.
These little ones wouldn't realise that you rode a horse to school.
Well, I had to, we went to this little school and they had to have 7 to keep the school open. And there weren't enough, so another boy and I had to go when I was 4 and ride our horse to school to keep the school open.
And then the school did close, and I had to ride my horse. This is just prior to that.
Yeah.
I had to ride my horse 5 mile then to another school on my own. At that time, I was only 6 or 7. So,
Well, that's why I had to go, to save you riding all that distance.
yeah,
But I was
that's right. So
4.
she's got to be thankful to me, you see, that I saved her. She
I
saved me.
remember it as it was yesterday. I can remember being dragged along on my back. And then when we went home, I think Mum and Dad didn't believe us, you know, and they said, you weren't hanging on to the reins, were you? And I said, I don't think so, but I was.
But then I have a little violence in my background, because at one stage we were going to school and she had the whooping cough, and I used to bash her on the back, you see, to try and get a breath. Apparently one of the neighbours heard it.
Saw you, bashing
Saw me, belt her on the back, and I think they rang the police or somebody. So my record in the police files wouldn't be real good.
It was supposed to be better by then.
It was a terrible time when we had this whooping cough.
Yeah.
And there was only way we could save one of them, belt them on the back to try and get their breath. But anyway, happy birthday, you old duck.
Back on.
I've got my glasses on, I can't see. Well, I can't believe I'm 80. Anyway, thank you for all your kind words. I hope that I can live up to everything that's been said about me, and I thank you all. I'd like to thank God medical profession and the drug companies, the one that I enjoy reasonably good health. My poor old mate isn't here to celebrate this milestone with me, but I know he'd be up there looking down on me, and I'm sure he would be saying, enjoy yourself, I hope you have a lovely time.
Chicky.
I really think of my mum on my birthday, especially my 80th. 80 years ago it was very difficult for mothers, especially when you lived in the bush like we did. I was born in Miles, but we actually lived at Columbula, which was a little district between Miles and Chinchilla. You've probably heard about it now with all the gas and everything.
Which is now a big open cut line.
And we lived at Columbula, but in today's standards it wasn't all that far. But back then, because of the roads and the transport, mothers had to go to hospital long before the babies were due. Anyway, not that many people did own a car, but Mum and Dad did have a shed with a canvas roof, wasn't it? And Mum said in the early days this shed had no windscreen, so when Dad was taking her into the hospital, he'd put a hessian bag up in front of her to keep the wind off her. I was born on the 23rd of October 1935, on my dad's 43rd birthday. Growing up, I thought it was pretty cool having my birthday on the same day as my dad. But now I'm really pleased to say that my niece, Maria, she celebrates the same day as me. And she's 42, I'll tell her. And when I was 12 years old, I was going to school. I learned some really nice poems at school, and my teacher made us write them in this little notebook, and she always called it anthology. And there was one poem in particular that my mum really loved, and I'd just like to recite it for you now in memory of my mum, and it's called A Smile. There are many sad occasions when grief will have its way. There are moments when the sun above is hidden from the day. But in spite of tears, in face of cares, there's room here all the while for the one who has the courage and the willingness to smile. A smile is like a stone that's dropped into a lake. The ripples start and happier and wider circles make. And its influence is best felt when you find, once in a while, that it's taught some overburdened hearts the happy way to smile. It's so easy to be spiteful, it's so easy to be blind, but you'll find it just as easy and as simple to be kind. An unkind word can take effect and last for quite a while, but it can't compare to happiness resulting from a smile. A little look of sympathy, a little word of cheer, a little precious gifts that all can never have too much of here. So hide away your little cares and troubles for a while and brighten this old world of ours by showing it a smile. There's no wonder Mum loved it. We can all relate to that, can't we? Yeah. I'd like to acknowledge my 4 children and their families. Peter and Diane, Brian and Marie, Anna and Mark, Barry and Ali. I love you all and I'm immensely proud of all your achievements in life. I'm so pleased also that well I've got to say mine now, haven't I? All my grandchildren and great-grandchildren are here. I should point them all out for you, but it'd probably take too long.
Wait, you should.
And,
See if you can remember them. See if you can remember, it's just a bit.
All right, I'll tell you who's who. Peter and Diane have got Jason. Where's Jason? Jason. And Jason's got 3 children. Taylor. There's Taylor. Brendan. Where's Brendan? Over there. Chloe. And Jason's worked for many years at Centrelink. Christy, she's a good mum and she helps Peter out in the shop. And Christy's got Jaden and a little Kaylee. And she's got the round face like me.
And the wingnut ears.
and then the R after that?
Then we got Brian's. He's got Ryan and David. There's Ryan back there. He's very interested in music and he writes his own songs and he's got his own band and he's hoping to make a music. And then there's David. Where's David?
David's here.
Oh, here's David. He's still going to school. I always remember these two. They were both very preemie and they're little tiny babies, so they don't look like they're any the worse for the wear. And then there's Annette. Annette's got Daniel, Sarah and Stephen. Daniel, he's living up in Townsville at the moment, studying medicine up there. He's only got 1 more year to go. He's flown down especially for the weekend. Thank you, Daniel.
Yeah, well done.
He's got next year to go up there and he can't wait to get back to South East
That's another statement.
And Sarah, where's Sarah?
Yeah, hiding.
Sarah worked hard at uni and she's a speech therapist and she works for the education department. Oh, and Sarah is the dessert queen and you'll get a chance to taste her little treats shortly. And now we've got Stephen. Stephen's an apprentice electrician and in a few months he'll be a tradesman electrician. So good on you, Stephen. And then
All things covered.
and then we've got Barry. Barry's got Emily, Joseph and Ben. Where's Emily? Oh yeah, Emily goes to uni doing teaching at QUT. She's doing very well. Joey, everybody calls him. Where is he? Oh, here he is. He's at high school and he's very keen on soccer and futsal. And he and Barry only recently went to Japan for
Oh, we saw that? Yeah.
was it a coaching thing and a sightseeing thing? I believe they had a really good time. And there's Ben. He's the youngest of the grandchildren. Here he is. He goes to primary school. So that's all the brood. Anyway, I'd like to thank you all for organising this day. For all the work, the cooking and everything involved, and I'd like to thank you all. To my extended family, Ron and Margaret, Pat and Brian,
Oh, the memory's gone.
Carolyn and their families, it's lovely to see you. And to my old friends from Toowoomba, they're all here. Where's Ken?
He's over there, he's hiding. Yeah, I'll zoom up on him.
See you, Ken.
I'll just zoom up on
Lovely to
him.
see you all. And a lot of you have travelled distances to be here today, and I do appreciate it, and thank you all for making the effort. Thank you too for the gifts. I haven't had a chance to undo them yet, and I thank you very much for them. Anyway, this has been my best birthday ever. And I hope you enjoy the rest of the day.
Okay, don't go.
Hey,
let's not get ahead of ourselves.
And someone here, my little girl will be 50.
See, the genetics are great. Does that mean I'm older than you?
My granddaughter will be 21.
Yeah, Bonnie's.
Bonnie
Yeah.
will be
Okay,
21.
I'm going to light these little babies.
Anyone else got any cameras? I'm doing some videoing.
Yes.
Anyone else wants to take a photo?
Have you got your guitar there, mate, so you can play the...
Oh, happy birthday. Yeah. I will go, Bobby. We need a musician.
Take some photos, but it's on videoing.
He's getting all... Oh, well, it's...
We'll do this twice, Mum. Once with a video, once with a photo.
Do it twice.
Where's Marie? Marie? Do you want a photo of this, please? You got your camera? Phone? Did you bring a USB? You might need a hard drive.
Okay, there's one over there.
Yeah. How many gig you got?
Oh, I thought it was it. You just grabbed a handful of them.
Yeah. These are going to be big. We ready to start singing? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Valmai. Happy birthday to
Didn't he?
He continued to help us. Yeah.
Oh, she needed a lot of help.
Yeah. That's the story.
Just careful of the bushes. Video.
Didn't he?
He continued to help us. Yeah.
Oh, she needed a lot of help.
Yeah. That's the story.